Miami, I'm 0 for 3 there. I've performed there 3 times, and I could not get those people. I don't know what they want.
Here, I'll do it like this.
Hello.
Hello, hello, gotcha. Welcome to Positively Charlotte.
I didn't know I was doing this.
And she dead.
I'm sorry, I'm not allowed to say that one.
The man, the myth, the legend. Steve-O, how are you? Come on, we know that you want to laugh. You love to laugh. So we've got you covered today with our guest on Comedy Corner. We've got Shapel Lacey. I'm Alicia Quarles, and he's...
I'm Ryan Miloff, and that is...
the birthday boy. What's up, Shapel?
Hey, boy, what's up?
Happy
How y'all
birthday.
Wonderful. How are you?
I'm good. I'm chilling. Birthday's today, hanging, sunny out.
How old are you?
How old am I?
Yeah. Can you tell us
Yeah,
that?
thank you, man. That's amazing. Yeah, I just love, life, man. It's cool.
I was gonna say, are you giving us your entertainment age or your real age? Well, we got no age.
I actually don't really care about telling them. I'm 39.
Okay, look. See, black people, we age well. You know, I'm 43.
Yeah,
We look good.
Yeah, I'm 14, so...
So, Shapel, what are you doing to celebrate your birthday?
Celebrate my birthday? Actually, I can't remember the last time I celebrated a birthday. I just let them roll over. But for fun ones, I'll do something. For 40th, I'll do something fun. 39, I'm just like, it's 39. You know what I mean?
The landmarks, and that's it.
Yeah, I might go on a hike. I don't know.
Okay.
See if I can still hike. You know what I mean?
You know everything's going to hurt afterwards, but it's all good.
I want to know if I still got it. So,
Yeah, go get it.
Well, that's this. Yeah.
Okay, so you recently performed in Charlotte. You were at Duckworth. I have a question. Do comedians really say this city's better for an audience or this city's better, or does it matter?
Let me tell you something. I am very honest about the cities I like and don't like. And
Where do we rank?
You guys are top for
Really?
sure. Yeah, I like Charlotte a lot. Those shows, all those shows were great. It was my first time selling out there and stuff like that. It was amazing. Seriously.
I got to ask you. I was at that first Saturday show, and it was great, but there was a fight.
There?
Yeah, I was. And there was a fight
we got a
in the
fight.
middle of the set. Do you remember that?
Yes, I do. Was that you?
No, it wasn't us. It was in the back behind us, but I just remember that's got to be a Charlotte only thing.
Yeah, you need protection, bro. I got you. What you
I need you. Yeah, please come back.
Yeah.
So, for you, okay, what cities don't you like?
Man, I gotta be honest. Miami, don't like.
Why?
Miami, I'm 0 for 3 there. I've performed there 3 times, and I could not get those people. I don't know what they want. I don't know what they're about. But it is one city where I'm like, I go, I like your beaches, but I don't like performing for you guys. I mean, I just don't like. If I never went back there, I'd be completely okay.
So you can't get them to laugh?
Cannot get them to laugh.
It's all
Cannot.
that crypto
I don't know
money.
what it is. I don't know what they want from me. I feel like that scene in the Notebook where I'm like, what do you want? I'm up here for an hour. I'm doing backstage. I'm doing push-ups just to get ready. All right, Miami.
You got to bring some OnlyFans models on stage or something. I feel like that's Miami.
Talk about crypto.
Yeah, I don't know if I need to walk out with fireworks going off when I walk out. I don't know what.
Bottle service.
Yeah, bottle service. I don't know that I struggle there.
That tracks.
Okay, so then what are your favorite cities? Because you're an Arizona boy. Is home your favorite?
Nope. Nope. No. Arizona's not my favorite. No. What? You know what? You know what it is? The reason why Arizona's tough is because I went to 3 different high schools. I was a bad kid. And I also went to 3 different elementary schools, right? So I get a lot of people that I went to school with, and they think they know me.
And you don't remember them.
No. And so, shout things at me while I'm on stage.
As if you remembered this inside joke from 20 years ago.
They'll just be like, yo, Chappelle. Right in the middle of a joke.
Do you acknowledge them? Do you ignore? What do you do with that?
I go, who is that? And then they're like, it's me, Jake. And I'm like, bro, who? Like no. So no, Arizona's not my parents. No. And
Okay.
I tell them that all the time too.
You say it to their face. You say it with your chest to their faces.
Oh, I stand on 10 toes with it.
Mm.
So you had such an interesting background growing up. I know Ryan has some questions about it.
Yeah, I mean, you were adopted. It's not suspicious, I swear.
Okay.
You were adopted as a teen into a white family, and I wonder what.
By the way, if you don't have white parents, get you some, bro.
It's great. It's
Get you some, bro.
What are the benefits of white parents, you guys?
Yeah, what's the difference that you notice?
I have my favorite kind, the ones that don't think their children do anything wrong. Favorite. Love them.
Did your parents? They never thought you were a troublemaker.
No
they
way.
thought you were going to 3 different high schools for no reason.
You could have done that. It's not my son. Never. What? Go sit down. Go play your PlayStation. You're fine.
Go play your PlayStation. Sorry, Ryan. Continue. I interrupted.
No, yeah, that's exactly what I wanted to know. I mean, white moms are like tiger moms. Like they'll go to bat for you, even if you're completely in the wrong. They'll be like, you know what? That's
white moms will, even if you're in the wrong.
Often more times when we're in the wrong.
Is that why there's like a sense of white man entitlement sometimes? Because the white moms. Am I right?
Yeah, of course. I got that. Period.
Chappelle, do you have white man entitlement even though you're a black man because you grew up with the white mom?
I carry it as far as I can. As far as you know.
So also, besides another white thing about you, I would say, is that you're very into hardcore music.
Yeah.
I've been told that you are even a hardcore singer.
Yeah.
What
did you know?
We do our research.
We do our research. Don't worry.
Oh.
My white mom told me.
He's in a hardcore band. Have you heard of that? Have you heard of that, son? It's a hardcore band.
It's dangerous.
So what is the preparation going into like having to preserve your voice when you're screaming, then going on stage for comedy? Like, is there a battle between that? You know?
Honestly, like when you're doing multiple shows throughout the weekend with comedy, you do have to like preserve your voice. You do, like it is smart to do like vocal warm ups. You don't have to do them as intense as like a singing. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like, you know, but like as far as like singing in a hardcore band, like that type of like they make you do like kind of classical like vocal training to like protect your voice. You know what I mean? And like, you know, some other things. So yeah, I would consider myself like a Beyonce of hardcore.
Right. Okay.
Like, you know, I go out there
humble.
I can sing and dance at the same time. Microphone is on. No backtrack. It's me. It's me up there.
You were a college cheerleader, and our family friend David Belton, he was the first male cheerleader at UNC Chapel Hill, and this was like way back in the day. And he talks about how he would get bullied, all this stuff. Now, did you get bullied? Because I asked that because you're also in anger management. Were you the bully, or did you get bullied?
Do I look like I got bullied?
Listen, football players are bigger than you. And that was a dumb question.
Listen, I've been 275 since I was 6 years old. Ain't nobody touching me. Ain't nobody touching me. No. Also, like here's the crazy thing about me being a cheerleader is everyone thought it was dope because I was so good at it.
Were you agile?
Yes. Oh yeah.
You a flyer?
Yeah. I like how y'all check that, but you can check my highlights. You know what I'm saying? Look at them highlights.
They're on Huddle, dude. Yeah.
Yeah. Check that highlight video.
Okay,
you know?
Okay.
It should be running across ESPN all the time.
So are we talking like backflips or were you? Because I feel like the big boys are the ones that do the lifting.
Yep, but I could do that. I was agile. I taught myself how to do backflips when I was like 5 or 6 years old.
Okay. Multi-talented.
Yeah.
I love it. Go ahead, Ray.
Yeah, please. Let's see if you can do it.
No, but yeah, like I would have guys from my high school pull up to my cheer comps because they're like, "Yo, Shapel, you gotta see Shapel do this cheerleading thing." Like one dude came one time, and then he told everybody on campus, and then there was like dudes showing up to like Watch my cheer comes.
Packing the house out.
You might be the first male cheerleader that it raised their cool status that I've heard of.
Yeah, of course.
You ever brought those moves into a pit? A mosh
I
pit?
used to do it all the time. I used to do flips in the pit all the time. All the time. I used to do front flips over people.
I was gonna say, as a singer on the stage, do you ever get the urge to, being a big guy, dive into the crowd with your moves?
Listen, not all the time because everyone is way smaller than me, and there's times where I'm just like bolted into the crowd, but then, no, when I do, everyone just backs away. So,
They let you land.
Part the Red Sea.
Hey, I thought this is what we do, guys.
You're like, hey guys, hey.
Yeah.
Is there anything else that you are just dying to do in your career? Because what I think is really cool about you is you're super diversified. You know what I mean? From going to be a hardcore singer to stand up to being a cheerleader.
Stand up cheerleading. What else do? I do a lot. Everyone's like, all the time on my Instagram, people are like, "What can't you do?" I'm like, I don't know, football, baseball, basketball. I mean, the basic stuff everyone did growing up. As far as like career wise, yeah, like I just had like I got to open for Matt Rife at the TD Garden where the Celtics play.
Yeah.
Like over on New Year's Eve.
Awesome.
And he took me on a quick run like to do some arenas with him, but the Boston one was like crazy. But like I would love like to get myself to that point to arenas. That was just like because I didn't know how it would be in arenas, and like I do have a lot of like performative, like especially with the face in my stand up. I do a lot with the face, and like having that screen up there and like being able to push that all out, like it just felt like right, like my comedy felt right up there, stuff, and I was like having a blast delivering it that way, and it felt like it was a lot, easier, and like everybody could see, really see what I was doing on stage. And I don't know, yeah, like I would love like because you wonder why? Because at first I was like, I don't want to do. I was like, arena seems crazy for comedy, and it's not. It's dope.
It's perfect for it.
I love it. That's how you start the year with some good vibes. Well, you're a good vibe. We're gonna have more from you right after the break.
Yeah. Are we going on break?
We're going on break, but we'll be back.
We are back with Shapel Lacey. We got some interesting topics to talk to you about and see if you have any thoughts on what's going on here in Charlotte or just in the nation. The first thing we want to talk about, we just had the monks walk through our city with for the peace. And that was,
monks.
right?
Shout out to the monks.
And
Shout out to the monks.
here's some video right now of them boys walking down the street.
Yes.
They got what?
Yeah.
They've been walking for weeks, and they're just walking for peace.
It was crazy.
Listen, the monks I knew, they just had sandals, bro. I knew they had to.
They got on clouds.
Yeah, I mean, they got on clouds. People are stopping to give them flowers, to just touch them. So, what do you think of the monks?
You know what? I try to live that monk mentality because of anger management. So, like, monks, they, like, speak to me. Those are my guys. Like I love hearing what they say because I'm like, man, they make things sound so simple, right? I'm like, what? I'm like, that is really hard,
They're able to like make the thoughts like such wide thoughts into like you can taste it. You can it's so distilled and be like, oh, that sounds like a normal thing. Like I can't believe you got there.
And I'm over here like road raging, and they're just like peaceful, I'm like,
all right. So our next topic, my favorite one, Sean Penn smoking a cigarette at the Golden Globes, just raw dogging it with a cigarette in the middle of an award show.
And this is after Nikki Glazer said in front of everybody he's aging like an old sack of leather, and then he pulls out the
yeah, he just stopped smoking cigarettes. That was my first thought. I was like, who's he doing? I'm like, oh, you gotta help that skin, bro. We gotta get that skin routine going. Start. It's never too late, honey.
Right.
I got a lot of gay friends that I cheer with that can help you out, dog. I can
But this is what kills me about Hollywood, right? No joke. If a woman just let herself go, because he's let himself go, that skin, when you have access to everything in the world, should not look like that. We would be getting dragged. Instead, everybody's like, oh, Sean Penn still looks really good. He's hot. He's rugged. I'm like, come on now.
So
I don't know.
about Sean.
It's inspirational, man. He can just live his life like that, still smoking
get it.
cigarettes.
Listen, I respect you, Sean Penn, because I want to be in a movie and like help me out, bro. So I can get a mansion already. But bro, we got to get you on that skincare right now.
Maybe you could, you could be the leeway into that.
Yeah. Wow. Yeah, he should stop smoking cigarettes. And also, what gives him the audacity to just smoke in a building? Like it's, bro. Like
He's
next to Leo DiCaprio.
DiCaprio. Just chilling.
And Kate Hudson.
You thought you was Frank Sinatra? You think you is, bro?
He's been through some things though, because I watched that Charlie Sheen documentary on Netflix, and there goes Sean Penn. He's like, "Oh, we grew up together." I'm like, "Oh, the stories these two could tell." I bet. So that man's a survivor, a Hollywood survivor.
I'm a survivor.
Okay, Beyonce, sing it.
I told you.
And then, so our last topic, I wanted to ask you about this because the Netflix comedy special or the Netflix festival just dropped. What are your thoughts as a comedian on comedy fests? Are they conducive to a good experience? Have you done comedy fests before?
I don't know. I got black cat energy, bro. So I'm like always trying to hide out. You know what I mean? I was like, there's a lot of people to be around. I like I'm the kind of guy like I'll go do my set and then I'll go home.
My kind of guy.
You don't hang out at the comedy club after your set?
No, I don't hang out nowhere.
Yeah, in the green room with Joe Rogan?
Going home.
So who are your comedy like friends and bros? Do you have that comedy community, or is it more like I'm doing my thing, I'm putting my head down, doing the work, and keeping it pushing?
I mean, I'm nice to everybody.
No, that's not what I mean. I mean, like, do you have who's your crew? That's not what I mean. Do you have your comedy crew? Is what I'm asking you.
I don't have like a comedy crew because I'm like when I like. I'm interesting. I told you I'm black cat energy. I hang out with all like my hardcore punk friends. I don't really hang out with a lot of people in comedy.
What do you do when you're hanging out? What do hardcore punk people do when you hang out?
Go to diners.
Oh, okay.
We love a diner. We just roll up in there all black. They think they're about to get robbed, but no, we just want some eggs and bacon, stuff like that. We just want some tea.
Just mean mugging the eggs.
Some tea. That's right. All right, we've got one final block. We'll be right back with more from Shapel Lacey. Welcome back to Comedy Corner. We've got the one, the only Shapel Lacey, and we've got a hot topic for you. Ryan's got a question.
All right, so winners and sinners this week. Usually we do this every show. We go over who's our winner, who's our sinner this week. I'll start. My winner is Sinners, the movie, because they had they had 16 nominations, the most ever for the Academy, and it's a great movie. And I just think it's also funny to say Sinners after my winner.
That was funny. He made it funny. All right, so my winner for the week is Fernando Mendoza. He's the Heisman Trophy winner, took his team all the way to a national championship, undefeated season. But what I love most about this man is he's about his family. You know, he credits his mom with everything. His family's right and tight. They're a big Cuban family. I just think he's dope. I love that his energy is good. He loves the Lord. If he were 20 years older, that might be my boo. Shout out to Fernando. And Shapel. Oh, yeah?
It's like he's not fooling all the people calling him cringe. He seems to just be riding right through it.
Yeah, listen, he's riding all the way to the bank. He's the number one pick. I think he's going to go to the Raiders. He could do no wrong in my eyes. Like, yes, we love him. Y'all some haters. Yeah, go ahead, Shapel. What's your winner of the week?
It's so funny you say that. Another Cuban, Marcelo Hernandez, he's on SNL. He dropped a Netflix special recently, and it is so good. I got to give this dude mad praise because it was a special that I watched that I haven't seen in a while where a comedian looked like they were just having so much fun on stage and telling these jokes, and just it was packed with a punch. And I think that dude is so talented.
I'm writing his name down.
Yeah, Marcelo Hernandez.
Okay. Yeah, he's Domingo.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, we haven't seen him on SNL and stuff, like his work on SNL. He's a younger kid too. He's got, I think, might be mid-20s or something, like maybe like 25 or something like that. But he is, and I got to open for him and then, seen his work, but he just dropped a special on Netflix, and that is my winner all the way.
I love you giving another comedian their flowers. That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Respect.
I love doing that. It's my favorite.
Okay, so we're on a high note. Bring it down a bit. Let's pick our sinners of the week. Right, guy.
My sinner is Mother Nature because she's sending this crazy storm to us. This winter storm that's going across like half the country. I'm not ready for this.
Yeah, we scared. You're over there in sunshine. We're over here bracing for like Armageddon.
Look, we chilling. Going on hikes, bro.
I got to sleep in this building tonight.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay, my sinner of the week is a floater boy. His name is the Handsome Killer. That's what they're calling him. So this guy killed multiple women. He's been all over the news. This is why we're wrong for this. And they've labeled him the Handsome Killer. But if you see this man, you guys, he once was handsome, but he has tattoos all over his face. And I'm like, is it that rough out there that you looked at that man and you were like, that's him. He's the one. He's the one I want to date. So he was dating women because he was attractive. They would just go to him, then he would kill them. And now he has all of these specials. Something's wrong with our society. So, yeah. Man.
How handsome was he?
I mean, he was handsome.
Yeah.
Mine, it is rough out there. So I might be able to look past his tattoos. I'm not going to lie.
I mean, this happens all. Remember Charles Manson? People were writing him letters.
Yeah, it's rough out there. Okay, who's yours, Chappelle? Save me.
My center is Miami.
The whole city?
Listen, and I gotta apologize to Marcelo Hernandez because he's from Miami. So
I'm gonna need you to just go back to Miami and have a good experience. You got this.
I have to run it back because, man.
Well, Chappelle, we want to thank you so much. You're incredible. Next time, come see us in person. Our doors are always open, but we really appreciate you.
I will for sure.
And happy birthday!
Can't wait. Happy birthday.
Thank you so much. I appreciate that.
Bye.
Bye now.
Queen City News Plus. Just search Queen City News on your smart TV's app store.